Hey folks, Colin here. I want to talk about that Donald Sterling Magic Johnson interview on AC360. Sterling is a sad, it's pitiful to watch. It's sad. It's just the dude's in really, really rough shape. I mean, first off, like when I look at that dude, first thing that comes into my mind is he needs a stronger prescription. It's because whatever he's getting right now, it's not working. In terms of his PR, that has to be one of the worst PR moves in history. I mean, he did the interview supposedly to improve the situation and to share his side of the story, but he actually made it worse. He came out attacking Magic Johnson. He was just rambling on, talking about the fact that Johnson has AIDS. I mean, clearly he has something against Magic Johnson. He just doesn't like him. It's that simple. And but for him to go on and on and on about Magic Johnson, he made the situation about Magic Johnson more than about his comments. And I think Magic is right. He is living in the dark ages, and he's not in this century. I think he's probably like, his mind is probably like in the 1800s or something. It's not where it needs to be. So it's just a sad, pitiful situation. And I think for the NBA, I think they have a fight on their hands. This guy's not just going to walk off into the sunset. He's going to take him on. And I think his wife's going to take him on too. So Silver is going to have his work cut out for him. I think he should call up Stern, see if he can consult, because he's going to need some help here. This guy's not going to go away anytime soon. And it's going to be, they have a fight on their hands. It's going to be a challenge on their hands here. I think they may eventually get rid of him, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be messy. It's just that simple. Sterling is not just going to roll over and just say, here, and this is the franchise. I'm done. Not that simple. So I think they have a fight on their hands. Should be interesting to see how it plays out. But I think they definitely have a fight on their hands. I will say one thing, though. One thing that Sterling said that I actually agree with is when he talked about blacks who are successful not helping other blacks. I think that's true. I actually think it's true. I think he's actually right there. I think it's the only thing he said that was actually saying in the whole conversation. I think Magic is a lousy example of that. I think Magic, his description of Magic is inaccurate. He simply didn't have the facts there. I think Magic has done a lot for blacks. But I think when you look at all of the hundreds of athletes out there, maybe even thousands, I mean, there's only one Magic. I mean, there are a few other guys. Maybe there are more, but we don't hear about them. But I still don't think there are enough of them. And if you look at, to me, a lot of ball players, and you read articles on them, a lot of them, all they're really interested in is playing ball and getting tattoos and chasing women. So I'm not stereotyping. I'm sure there's some guys that are doing wonderful things in the community and things of that nature. But I still don't think, in general, when you consider the number of athletes out there, the number of black athletes, that they're using their power, they're flexing their muscles to uplift the black community at large. I don't believe it. I'm not convinced of it. So I think in that sense, Sterling was right. Hate is baffling. That doesn't mean he's not a racist. I still think the sucker's straight out racist. But that comment that he made, I think, was accurate. So I'm not saying that there aren't any blacks that help out. I just don't think a lot of them do. Enough of them do. And because when you consider the incomes that these guys make, 20, 30 million a year, like, it's a lot of money. You can leverage that and get a whole lot done. So, and help a whole lot of people in a fairly short period of time. So I don't think they're doing that. And I'm not typecasting all athletes as not helping the black community, but I think there are a lot of them that don't, and I would actually think that would probably go into the majority. So in any event, I think, like I said, that's the only thing, same thing that Sterling has said. Most of the time he's ranting and raving. He's a deeply troubled individual, clearly a lost soul, and could very well be a lost cause as well. So we'll see how that plays out, and we'll see how it goes. Folks, hope you like my thoughts on that Sterling situation. If you do, send it to your friends, tell your friends, and subscribe as well. All right, take care. See you soon.